This is Will with My Spiritual Clarity, and in this second video for February, which is all about relationships and love, I want to talk about the first fight I ever had with my wife and the concept of taking a stand. Now, I am certainly not the first person to talk about taking a stand, but I want to bring it into the context of relationships because this just came up with a couple that I was working with, doing couples work with them, couples coaching and energy work at the same time. So I want to share it with you in the hopes that it can make a big difference in your relationship and even in your business. If you're a healer or coach or therapist, you can slide it on over to that context if you like. So the first fight I had with my wife, we were 6 months into our relationship. And I remember it vividly. We were in her basement apartment in Vancouver. It was on West 4th. And we were having a fight about money, about finances. There was this big conference down in Utah that I wanted to go to for a new business that I was a part of. I didn't have the money and I was going to put it on a credit card. But for sure, I'm going to make the money because I'm in this new business and I'm going to be making so much money soon. And don't you know it's going to be great? Yeah, didn't work out that way. But, and so she was being the realist of, you don't have the money. You shouldn't put it on a credit card. I had been raised with the approach to money that I have now shifted of, if you need it, get it. We'll figure out the money later. Was very specifically what I was told all my life growing up. And so I had a lot of debt on credit cards. But for this fight, I didn't know that. I didn't see that. So we were having this disagreement. I thought it was great to go and I could spend the money. She thought this is not appropriate. And for her, in her mind, it was, is this the kind of man that I really want to be with? That's going to be not just a dreamer, but a dreamer to an unhealthy degree, who's going to spend money he doesn't have, he's going to pile up all that debt, and her past with debt and her family history, et cetera, et cetera. So here we were having this big fight. And we couldn't figure it out. We couldn't work it out. For the first time, we couldn't work it out. And I remember so clearly when she said, whatever, and rolled her eyes, but she did it as she was turning to walk away down the aisle in her apartment. So it was, although it sounds overt, it was very subtle. It was kind of like, whatever. And like, I could barely notice it. And she turns to walk away. And as she walks away down the hallway, I literally, like when people have a near-death experience, I literally saw our future together flash before my eyes. I saw the next 5 years, 10 years, 35, 50 years, and that we would stay together and we would still get married, we'd still be, pretty happy and we'd still have a great life, we'd still have kids. But I saw the nitpicking. I saw the whatevers. I saw the snide comments. I saw the, oh, my ball and chain. And I saw the resentments built. Our entire life flashed before my eyes. And it scared the living daylights out of me. And I did something that I had never done in my life until that point. I took a bold stand. And I said, stop. And she, as she walked away, she stopped, not knowing what to do, because I'd never sounded so forceful in our life together. I said, stop. Come back here right now. She kind of sheepishly turned around and walked back to me. And I said, honey, I love you. We are not a whatever couple. And I kissed her. I kissed her hard. And she didn't know what to do with it. She kind of, I think half of her wanted to smack me in the face and half of her wanted to melt into the kiss. And she wasn't quite sure which one she wanted to go with. But we've talked about that moment so many times since. It has set the foundation and the groundwork for our entire 13-year marriage. Because I was willing to take a stand. I was willing to partner with her, to join with her for the sake of the relationship. It wasn't me at her. It wasn't us having a fight against each other anymore. It was me taking a stand for our future relationship. And I could see that what we were doing in that moment didn't work. And it wasn't like she was all at fault and I was the saint. That's not, we were having a fight. I was probably more to blame than she was. But that last thing that she did, the whatever, I could see it didn't work for what we said that we wanted, a happy relationship. So this is my invitation to you, my challenge to you. Take a stand. Take a bold stand. Come together with your partner for the future healthy relationship that you know that you want, that you know you deserve. Partner together towards that and make moves towards that. Take a stand. Take a bold stand. Okay, I'll see you soon. Have a great day. Bye-bye for now.